Whether you're doing it or viewing it, bobbing, jigging, jiving, waltzing, your body moving to a beat of music should bring a smile to your face. It's a healthy pastime, and of course it means you're having a good time. On tonight's Dolor Factor Live, we talk about the different types of dancing in the streets, at parties, on stage, during events. We ask, in enjoying dance, is there a danger that we're showing and encouraging behavior that is far removed from what dancing is all about? So stay with us on tonight's Dolor Factor Live as we discuss dance.
The views expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and in no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is brought to you compliments of Lime, Organica, AF Valmore, EC Global Insurance, Skin Science, Illumines, Rainforest Hideaway, Mango Beach Inn, Cars for Rent, Rituals Coffee House, MAC Cosmetics, Transit TV, Carpet Media, Prestige Auto Holding Limited, Ferrens Dairy, Citizens Infinity Color Shop, Star Publishing, and Trio's Caribbean Fusion Restaurant.
Hello and welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. Let's dance. That's the title we put on tonight's show. Why? Because dance, when performed properly, is dazzling, enjoyable, great for social bonding and healthy. However, when it's performed in ways that can be described as disrespectful, it's not as socially beneficial. On tonight's Dolor Factor Live, we discuss the different forms of dance we see regularly in St. Lucia, the ones that make us proud as we see performers who take dance seriously enough to study it, and the types of dance that make us cringe, either because it's too suggestive or inappropriate. And I know you know what I'm talking about. We talk about dance in a social context, for example, the stereotypical images of certain dance moves. But before that, of course, housekeeping. Tonight, we name a woman who a DFL viewer nominated as one who deserves to be recognized. Our sponsors, Trio's Caribbean Fusion Restaurant, read all of the nominations, and believe me, they were many, and they chose their winner. And I'm sure you saw something about that on the DBS News tonight. We'll show you who it is and what happened when they received their prizes later. Talking about Trios, you guys, you must go down there. I was there last Saturday, and what can I say? The food was just scrumptious. I already know what I want to try when I go back again. That is always a good sign of a restaurant. Caribbean through and through. And I went on Saturday night because who performs on Saturday night? Of course, Lenny Stone and Ngozi. And it was just wonderful. The music, the singing, absolutely A1. Food, service, everything was great. So Saturday night, any night of the day of the week, apart from you know what night, Wednesday, make sure you go down to Trios and experience a truly Caribbean flavor. It truly, truly is. It's an experience. You must go there, okay? Now, if anyone who sees me or my team at any time and you say to us, Trios, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you a flyer and you will get 10% off the cost of a meal at Trios. We'll give you 10% off for you to go to this really wonderful restaurant at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort and Spa. You cannot lose, all right? So, of course, myself, Maria Fontenelle, Sancho Gaspard, Thea Harvey, also Warren St. Louis. See any of those people, you say Trios, and we'll give you 10% off Trios Caribbean Fusion Restaurant. Not bad, eh? Okay, so keep that in mind when you see us all around. Hint, I'm regularly at another sponsor spot, of course, the Rituals Coffee House. Now, Valmore, also a sponsor of all the gorgeous outfits I'm wearing on the show, they're actually having a 25% sale. It's a store-wide sale starting from tomorrow until April the 1st. So make sure you go to your nearest Valmore outlet before all the good stuff is gone. And as I said, I'm wearing my party wear tonight from Valmore. So make sure you go down there. And also, I hope you've noticed my makeup, of course, from MAC. And I'm wearing a sexy pink lipstick, a sexy hot pink lipstick, because I wanted to at least show that when you go out partying, that's the time to experiment. And also my eyelashes. Have you noticed my eyelashes, people? I just thought, you know, we're going to be talking about dancing. That's the time for you to experiment in a nice and pleasant way, because that's one of the things that I get really upset about when I go out and I see people dancing and their attire, what they do. But we'll talk more about that Okay, now we also have another giveaway. We have salsa lessons, but there's a catch. Apart from giving us the correct answer, in order to use your prize, you must bring a male companion. All right, and let me clarify, if you're female and you win, you must be accompanied by a man when you use the prize. And if you're male and you win, you must be accompanied by a man, all right, in order to use the prize. And as we go on tonight, you will see the reason why. Okay, stay tuned and you'll hear more. Right now as well, you can enter to win theatre tickets to the play Acquis Major. It's on Saturdays in March at the Folk Research Centre. You can win by telling us where the FRC is located. Now, thank you to everyone I meet who commend me and the DFL team and give us topics that you'd like us to discuss. We've gotten so many requests that in April, for the whole month of April, every subject we discuss comes from you, our viewers. Thank you so much. Last week we discussed children's nutrition with Chef Robbie, who has begun an important project with schools, and our other guest was one of our sponsors, Organica's Candy Nicholas Bowen. We hope that you have kept up with all her good advice on her health program, Health Kick, every day on DBS during the lunchtime news. Tonight we launch our website, www.zulofactorlive.com. Now, each person who visits the site until midday tomorrow has an opportunity to become our fan of the week. All you have to do, go into the website, zulofactorlive.com, look on the section on the homepage called Fan Factor. It's on the homepage. If you scroll down on the right, it's right there. Okay, click on Fan Factor and you could be on your way to being featured on our website. Now to tonight's program. We have very talented guests tonight. Later in the program, we have St. Lucia's Robert Charlemagne. He's an international salsa dancer and tutor, and Robert is actually based in the UK. But first, I'd like to welcome to the DFL set from the Expose St. Lucia Dance Company, Miss Stacey Nelson. Hello, good night, Stacey. Great to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Nice to see you too.
And also from Oak Trees Entertainment, the producer and director of Dance Party, which is aired on DBS, Lindell James. Welcome, Lindell.
Hi, thanks.
Wow, it's just great to see both of you in the studio. I mean, St. Lucia is a small place. We get to see each other. You know, it's always rush, hi,
Yes,
hi.
yes,
We
yes.
never have time to sit down and talk, you know.
Yes.
So it's really nice to see you.
Actually,
you
we
both.
talk more on BB than...
It's true, it's true, you know, we do. And that's another thing as well. BB sometimes takes away the kind of closeness that
Yes,
we
it
have.
does.
But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and our young people who I know follow us, we're going to talk to you about dance, respectful dance, performance dance. And yes, we're going to talk about the naughty dance because I think that we need to talk about it so that we can try and better it. But before that, let's talk about, of course, Farron's Ice Cream. Farron's, again, one of our sponsors. Every week we give our guests a taste of ice creams. Ladies first, Stacey, what did you have? Which flavors did you have
I
tonight?
have pistachio, rum and raisin, and vanilla.
Your favorite?
Rum and raisin.
Rum
always.
and raisin.
Yes.
Okay. I think we've got a little tally now of the guests. I think rum and raisin and chocolate are the ones that are coming on top.
Going up, yes.
Yeah. Linda, what about you? What did you like?
I liked all of them. I've always been a fan of Farron's. I wish you had some sauce up there. That's my
Oh,
favorite.
you
But-
said that.
but
We would
tonight-
have given you.
Tonight,
given
I
you
think
some.
rum and raisin would
Yeah.
take the cake.
Okay. With what? With what? Take the cake with what? Don't play shy. Don't play shy, you see? Now, you know, before we were on screen, he was coming on about his Farron's ice cream and what he was going to put in it and so on and so forth, and now he's kept quiet. But of course,
A little extra rum, a little extra.
he didn't say a little extra before.
A lot more.
But yes, you can mix all kinds of things with your Farron's. Okay, so of course, the next thing we do is our 2 in a row questions. Okay, it's a question that is totally unrelated to what we're going to be discussing tonight.
Wow.
Okay, and it will give our viewers an opportunity to see you as you are, not just in your profession. Okay.
Do I need to call my lawyers before?
Sign papers.
Counsel.
Okay, all right then. So I think the first question that I was going to ask, can't remember who wanted what now, but I think is the favor. Who wanted the favor? Who wanted to answer the question? Was it you, Stacey?
Yes.
Right. Okay. The question with the favor is, when is the right time, or how can someone tell that it's the right time to ask you for a favor?
If it's on the phone, by the tone of voice. If it's face to face, if I'm smiling.
Okay, to everyone who knows Stacey, if you want something from her,
Make her smile first.
make her something, you get anything, because she told me before we started, practically anything you can get with her answer, all right? Okay, Lyndall, now I like your question as well.
I don't
okay.
like it, huh?
You don't like it? We like it, we like it. Tell us about a bet that you have either won or you have lost.
Okay, so I've been
you've lost.
I've been racking my brains about it because I hardly lose stuff, right?
Okay. So you lost something.
I think the closest I could get to is, I mean, everybody knows what's his name, Superman Pringles.
Yes.
When he started emceeing, I told him a lot of things that he does on stage, he probably needs to stop it because it's going to die out. It's just a fad, and you know, after a while, people won't like you. You'll become unpopular. Of course, you know. Yeah, I lost that bet.
Oh boy.
He's still going.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still going.
Yeah, and good for him. Good for him too. Well, what I'd like to do now before we go into the break, I want to remind you that we have some questions for you. We've actually got something that Stacey is going to give away. And I mentioned something about my lipstick of MAC, because I thought we'd do some nice, I've got a nice, it's called Sexy Pink, Hot Pink lipstick from MAC, and I thought I'd just bring that to your attention, and you should know when I say something, there's a reason why I'm saying that, okay? But I'm going to go to Stacey, because I know that you have something to give to our viewers tonight.
Well, tonight we want to give away a package for guys, as you said earlier on, to come learn to dance salsa. So the question for tonight is that I teach I teach 4 Latin dances, but I want anybody to respond to tell me 3 of the dances that I teach.
Okay, all right, so that's the question. So you have to give 3 Latin dances that Stacey teaches. Of course, it means you need to stay here for you to get the answers. We're not going to leave you out.
I can participate?
No, you can't participate. No, because I heard you asking her a whole set of questions. So no, and I'm sure you're not going to let us down. You're going to give us something as well, aren't you?
Sure, I could do that.
Okay.
As part of Dance Party, we will be featuring a show in April, and we could give away passes.
Wow.
Passes
Okay. And maybe
as a matter of fact,
nice
I'll invite you guys to that. Or?
Yeah, we can dance. Well, Stacey can dance. Thank you. I'm sure we'll come. Maria will come because she loves to dance.
We could actually do that through your new website.
Can we?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, we'll do that too. All right, well, you're watching the Law Factor Live. When we come back, we're going to go into the meat of the subject. We're going to talk about dance. Let's dance. So we'll see you right after the break.